Okay, so here he says, Laci and I were both involved in La Loma neighborhood and community affairs, but Laci was more active than I was, especially after she transitioned to a lighter work schedule. In mid-2002, Laci signed us up to be part of the neighborhood committee called the La Loma Neighborhood Committee to stop the Encina connection. We attended committee meetings between July and October 2002. So this is while she's pregnant, before she goes missing. I was proud of Laci for her commitment to getting engaged in making our neighborhood and community better and safer. It was of such concern to us that we discussed whether we would have purchased our home had we known about the concerning foot
Wow.
traffic. In the discovery I received from the prosecution after I was arrested, I learned that on September 5th and October 31st, Laci did contact the city of Modesto and asked them to close the entrance to the park located at the end of our street because there was concerning and undesirable activity taking place there. The park entrance was not closed to my knowledge. These emails below reflect Laci's request and were known to the police because they were included in the police investigation file.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then here's another email where she's requesting that they have the vegetation trimmed, graffiti removed, and trash picked up. Here's another one. He said there were a few other incidents that occurred on our street around that time. One night we were pulling into our driveway and we saw a man looking over our fence into our backyard. I asked him what he was doing and he came up with some excuse that he was trying to see if our dog was okay. I started walking toward him when he circled around me and took off. I recall mentioning the incident at the time to Brent Rocha, Laci's brother, and his wife. Around that same time, Laci told me she heard what sounded like two women shouting at each other in front of our house. She went out and told them to stop fighting and that kind of behavior would not be tolerated in our neighborhood. Get that right there shows you Laci was not afraid to intervene.
Yeah. And this is painting a scary picture, especially for being pregnant, having to deal with neighbors and homeless people walking down your street trying to go to the park where you take a walk and walk your dog. That this sounds like they definitely were having second thoughts about living here.